Hi, everybody. I'm James Cebulski. Welcome back to EA Sports. It is a huge game at stake for both sides tonight. Game 5, let's go. You can just feel the buzz of this city all day long, and we are seconds away now for this opening faceoff. You can feel the intensity of this one. Total playoff atmosphere. We're underway. Flailing at it with his stick to try to get control. Dishes it to Jarvis. Loses the coverage there. Here's a chance. Oh, and it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Yeah, that's a bad pass, and they'll be forced to do this over again. Carlson's taking it from his own end. Vancouver's got possession at center. Good use of the body to knock them off the puck. Quick feed to Caulfield. Jarry's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off. Lots of time left in this period. Still no score in this one. Matthews wins it. They'll go to work now on the attack. Grabbed along the boards by McDonough. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Besser. Vancouver's gained possession along the boards. And now it's to Matthews. Takes the pass. Still has possession. Nashville's got the puck along the wall. Oh, and a great hits-up play to force the turnover by Matthews. And he loses control of the puck. And play rolls on as he came up with a nice stop there. The Canucks win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. From the right side, takes the pass. Here's a shot. Big save. And that goes off a player. Denies that opportunity. Dodonov's lugging the puck. Steps into the offensive end. Tried to make a move, and the puck hops away.
Dodanov's so difficult to stop in tight, and he's got magic hands, but unfortunately this time it doesn't go his way as he tries to get a little nifty. Sometimes simple is the best way to go.
And a good heads-up defensive play in the open ice. Moves it around along the half wall. Pokes it away in his own end. Absolutely levels him!
The cliche in hockey is you want to start the game hard and physical and really set the tone, and that's what he was doing right there.
Poked away by Pacioretty. Great pass off the boards. Grabs the puck at center. Here's a short pass to Ovechkin. Oh, and that one pumps up short as he just gets enough of that one.
Well, a nice save by the goaltender, and even better is that he redirects the puck to the corner to safety.
Moves it quickly over to McGurty. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Swats it out of midair. And a great save.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice, is in the slot area, and he's got to get to the top of the crease square to the puck to be able to make that save. Great job.
Oh, textbook hip check. He got all of that one. Now over to Taves. Moves it to Puustinen. Shot! Makes the save using the hashtag blocked. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out. Oh, making his presence felt with the hit. Oh, look at this. Breakaway. Scores! What a shot!
I like that the shooter had the mentality to just shoot it right away on the inside of the post, just recognizing that there was enough of an opening, and I think that the goaltender thought it was covered.
Nashville's finally lit the lamp for the first time in this one as we just passed the midway mark of the first.
And this is really important to open the game up. It's also important for the coach to utilize their bench. Everyone wants in the game. They want to contribute. You can see with that goal, everyone's standing up on edge, tapping their sticks. They know that they've got the life now. They know they've got the momentum. Now they got to do something with it.
Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. Quick pass to Romanov. Can't hang on to the puck after the play. Grabs control of it at the point. Nashville's got the puck in all alone. Oh, denies him on the play.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
Unable to reach that one. The Canucks gain the zone. Solid body contact. The Canucks scoop it up along the boards. Moves the puck. And that's poked away by McDonough. Lauzon's got it in the defensive end. And a little physicality ends that threat. Play whistle dead. Penalty coming up.
Well, that's certainly not going to help the team. I mean, they're losing by one. They got to find a way to get some momentum to get on the board. Now they find themselves killing a penalty.
Nashville sending their power play unit out for the first time tonight.
First power play opportunity for this team. It's going to start in the face-off circle, getting possession with the win, and then looking to set up.
Quick feed to Hellison. And the puck clears the zone. Oh, what a hit check. He got all of that. Shakes off the coverage. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one. The Predators going to work on offense. Trips it on net. Big time stop. Trying to clear. And that one's blocked. It stays in. Poked away in the defensive end. My goodness, look at this. The pressure is really starting to cook. Passes it over. Jarry's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Lazar's ready for the draws that will continue to try to kill off this penalty. Nashville's won the draw. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. That's a good heads-up play at center ice. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. Makes a move in front. And he elects to explore his options. Trying to get it out of their own end. And the puck clears the zone.
That's why you want players with active sticks on your PK, James. They can close quickly and they can corral the puck and just fire it down the ice.
Takes a shot. Oh, and he just gets a piece of it to keep it out. Jostles for the puck, but still hangs on. Hammers it on net. All right, time to get a clean sheet of ice here as period number one comes to an end. As you heard the horn sound, we'll be back with much, much more as this is going to be a fun one tonight. Welcome back, everybody. James Cybulski with you. Period number two. The middle frame ready to go. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
The Canucks are going to need to find the details in their game here, James. They're not winning faceoffs. They're not starting with the puck, and there's a real reason why they're behind.
Takes the stretch pass in the open ice. Vancouver's got the puck now. Across the line. And that's intercepted by Carlson. Nashville's looking to break out. Sends it over to Ovechkin. Enters the offensive zone from the left. Grabs it with the glove. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. We're still in the early stages of this period. 1-0 is where we sit at this point. Vancouver's got it in the defensive zone. Great heads-up play with the stick by Taves. Levels him with the hit. The Canucks gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end. Great pressure with the stick. Best has got it in the offensive end. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Puck moved over to Besser. Fires it on net. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. Angles it over to Thompson. Tries to get the puck to Theodore. Now he slides it up to Kopp. And we've got an offside with a face-off looming. Nearing the midway mark of the period, the Predators have taken a 1-0 lead. Nashville's won it. Now they'll go on the attack. Great save. Played it perfect. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Poor pass on the play, and the puck leaves the zone. Nashville's on the attack. The Canucks take possession in the defensive end. And it's poked away in the neutral zone. Nice heads-up play there. Here's a short pass to Dadonov. Sent in deep, and they'll go off for a change. The Canucks grab possession with the puck. Sends one up to McGurty. Nashville's got a hold of it against the wall. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. Passes it to McGurty. Vancouver's in on the offensive attack now. Shot! Way too much congestion blocks that. Handles the pass at center. Takes the whack but still hangs on. Vancouver's got the puck against the half wall. Close save and the play continues. Nashville's got it in their own zone. Here's a stretch pass to Hughes. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Vancouver's got it in their own zone. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. Sends one over, and that goes off a player in front. Knocks it away with the paddle. Great poke check. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Vancouver's got the puck along the boards. The Canucks move it in. Quick shot! And he gets in front of that. Oh, the thievery coming up with the puck on the play. And a nice poke check inside the neutral zone. Dishes it off. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that. Moves it over to Caulfield. Delayed penalty coming up here by the official. Oh, he just got enough of that to keep it out. Slides it across. There's the whistle, and here's the call.
Up by one, and you take the penalty, applying some pressure to the PK unit here as a power play has an opportunity to get the equalizer.
Here's the first look at the power play.
Well, a timely power play at this juncture of the game, James, to even it up. This is huge for this power play. Your big stars, they need to shine.
Sneaks away with the puck after he was tangled up on the draw. Shuts him down. Matthews takes a slash penalty on the play. Let's see what the official makes for the final decision.
Well, it's kind of hard to protect a one-goal lead when you're sitting in the box and your team's shorthanded, James. The PK unit's going to have to find a way to stave off the power play here and get the job done. him. Oh, well, that's going to be a call, James. That's definitely a penalty.
We got a stoppage. Let's get the call. And coach is looking for an explanation here from the official.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting the refs here because he wants to know why his team is being penalized more often, and it's clearly having a factor in the game.
Vancouver's got a 5-on-3 and lots of time on their side.
Well, in a one-goal deficit on the power play now, you have to take advantage. You have to find a way to get the coverage moving and find good scoring opportunities.
The Canucks will take it behind the net. And that's poked away. Maintains control of the puck. Moves it quickly over to Johnson. Stopped by the goaltender. Moves it to the middle. And he denies that great opportunity there. My goodness, this has been a pressure-filled shift here. Here's a shot. And there's the whistle as the goaltender will hang on for a much-needed stoppage. This power play group really has an opportunity to smell blood in the water.
All they have to do is look at the body language of the fatigued goaltender right now, James. I mean, they've had puck possession, they've had the majority of it, and they found ways to move the puck and create opportunities. Now they just got to finish.
The Canucks have it against the wall. From the left side, he moves it up ahead. Nashville's got a chance to work the transition game now, shorthanded. Steps out behind the net to play the puck. Trying to get something going here with this man advantage as they start from their own end. Shattenkirk's back out onto the ice, and they will continue to play shorthanded here. Vancouver's got it behind the net. The Canucks pick up steam and are on the attack. And the puck leaves the zone going back to center ice. Moves it to Caulfield. And a delayed penalty coming up as he got tripped up. Directed over to Theodore. And the puck stopper tags his man to get the extra attacker on the ice. Here comes the call from the official.
Well, the bench doesn't like this call, James. It's untimely to say the least with that one-goal lead. Now the PK unit, they got to get out there and they got to do a job.
Vancouver's salivating with a 5-on-3 power play.
On a 5-on-3 with all that ice available and the defensive coverage in the middle of the ice, you have to find a way to pull them outside just a little bit. Sometimes a shot does that. What it does, they react to the shot and the rebound. Guess what? Open lanes.
Feeds the puck to Höglander. Can't maintain possession after that hit. Nashville's crossed the line and on the attack. The Canucks gain possession. Slides the puck across to Matthews. Suter's going to join the penalty kill here as they remain shorthanded. Vancouver's got a hold of the puck now. Quick pass to Matthews. Nashville's got possession while undermanned. And the middle frame almost done. Tries to feed it over to Caulfield.
Hughes' penalty has almost expired.
Oh, and he had the answer on that one. Nashville's penalty killers deliver a huge effort to keep that one-goal lead intact.
Well, that's a missed opportunity, James. An opportunity to get the equalizer on the power play. Now down by one at even strength. They're going to have to find a way to muster up some energy. That one was deflating.
With a one-timer. There's the horn. 40 minutes in the books. We'll get a refresh for both the players, ice. Back with a third period next. Players are set, officials are set, third period action is coming up. All right, the puck is dropped on the third and final frame. Well, Pounder, we've played more than 40 minutes now in this one. How do you view things?
Vancouver's going to have to outwork the goaltender here, James. I really like their play in the offensive zone. They've driven the paint. They found ways to get the puck to net. They just haven't solved the riddle of the goaltender. They're going to have to get some net front presence and take away the eyes if they want to put it in.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Nashville's ahead 1-0. Nice job tying up his opponent. The Predators have it now. Plays the puck up ahead.
First pass leads to the offense. That's a great one.
Montembeault's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. The Canucks have been the better team tonight, but they still trail on the scoreboard early in this third period. Matthews has it in their own end. Taken along the wall by Caulfield. Pokes the puck away. And he keeps possession. And he moves it up to Caulfield. Taken by Johnson. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Quick feed to Carlson. There's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. And the puck's kicked free. Hughes has it in the defensive end. And he takes the feed. Jari's got the puck, and he's going to hang on for a whistle.
Well, there's only one reason that this game is tight, James. It's the guy between the crease. He elects to hold on to that one. He has been dynamite.
Still lots of time left in the period. The Predators lead it 1-0. Sagan's won the draw here in the defensive zone. Vancouver's got control of it now from their own end. Into the offensive zone. Nashville's grabbed a hold of the puck. Feeds it over to Besser. And he coughs it up with the pass. Jari's got the puck and hangs on for a whistle here in this third period.
Well, he's been one of their best players all night. A reason why they're leading here in the third, James. But it's not just about the save. It's about managing the puck and making the decisions when to hold on.
Feeds it over. Oh, and just like that, steals the puck and goes the other way. Moves the puck along the half wall. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Here he is, all alone! And through the chaos, they score!
Oh, it's chaos, it sure is, but this is going to get waved off. Look at all the bodies in front. This is definitely goaltender interference. Well, this goal is going to be disallowed upon review, and the coach wants to have words with the official because he doesn't like the call. He still disagrees with it.
Well, clearly not happy with the ref's decision, but they'll have to play on with this faceoff. Nashville's come up with possession after that neutral zone draw. Feeds it on over to Coleman. Shot! Oh, what a save by Montembeault! Handles the bank pass along the boards. Bank pass feed. Good use of the body on the play. Hammers it, and he gets in the lane to block that. With the stop. Good stand-up hit. Into the offensive zone down the right wing. Great positioning in the defensive end. Moved up ahead here in the neutral zone. And a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range.
The goaltender is very aware of where that puck is in that low slot area and defends his crease by getting out, being aggressive, and taking away any of the net.
More than half the period left to play. The Canucks still trail by a goal here, but they are back into this one, only down by one. Vancouver's got it in the offensive zone. Off a stick.
Nashville's players are finding a way to ramp up the intensity in this playoff hockey, and it starts with blocked shots. You know, that's been part of the game plan, and they're doing it effectively.
And pokes the puck loose inside the offensive end. Here's a short pass to Hellison. Jostling for the puck, but still moves away. The Predators gain possession along the wall. The Canucks get a hold of it.
It's been a low-scoring affair, James, but it's been entertaining on both sides, just unable to finish. And as an athlete, this can be very frustrating. You're squeezing the stick tighter and tighter with every miss.
And he comes up with the glove save. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. Vancouver's had countless shots throughout the night, but they still find themselves behind the 8 ball here in period number 3. They win the face-off here in their own end and take possession. Sagan's exploring options with the puck. Montembeault's going to hang on for a whistle. Past the midway mark in this period. Nashville's up 1-0. Vancouver's got the win off that draw. Let's see what the officials are calling. And it looks like we've got ourselves an animated conversation with the coach and the official here.
Well, you can certainly see that he is seething, James. I mean, the coach is so frustrated, but he's trying to maintain some emotional control here so he can have a pseudo-conversation with the official.
The Canucks once again send out their power play unit.
Well, they earn this a power play, James, through hard work, and it's an opportunity to even the score here. They need to find a way to execute and get back to the even score.
Moves it quickly over to Caulfield. Denies him!
As a defender, you love when your goaltender has this kind of reach.
Just what the doctor ordered, and we are tied!
Nothing like igniting a flame when you get the equalizer late in the game here, James. It's all about sticking with it. That's exactly what they've done. They haven't been frustrated, they've been patient, and they break through.
The Canucks tie things up, and suddenly we're in next goal win territory, Cheryl.
Yeah, these last minutes are critical in this game, and you know that the big mistake that happens, it could be the last one.
Face off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Takes the feed from the wing. Here's a chance in front, and that's stopped. Caulfield stick handling in his own zone. The Canucks are on the attack. Puck dumped in, and they'll complete a line change. Moves it to Taves. On the attack, they come down the right wing. Oh, what a save in front.
Montembeault's movements are outstanding. I mean, he gets to position so quick. He's athletic, and he makes a huge save from the slot.
And that shot gets caught in traffic. From the left side, moves it up ahead. Passes it over. Takes a shot. Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Chari. Slides it quickly to Ovechkin. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. Into the middle of the neutral zone. Oh, what a stop with the kick save!
Jari's been dialed in right from puck drop, James. I mean, he's made the key saves that he's need to make, and it's all about, for a tender, managing the momentum swings of the game. And the timeliness of the saves have really given his team an opportunity.
One-timer! Oh, spectacular save right there! Wow!
Unbelievable. I mean, it was all but in, and he steals it because of that last-ditch attempt to find the puck. Just incredible save, James. Such an impressive save. Love looking at this one again, James. You know that this goaltender is dialed in, so focused, when they're doing everything to get to the puck and keep their opponent at bay.
A critical face-off looming here, and let's see if they can maintain that offensive momentum.
Well, you know that the defensive side is vulnerable right now with a tired tender, and on the offensive side, you got to recognize that vulnerability and you have to attack the net.
Forces the turnover. The Predators have it now. Sends the pass in front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Covers it up. We'll get a stoppage in play. This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. Sagan's won the draw. Oh, what a Stopped by Montembeault. Broken up in the neutral zone by McDonough. Takes a shot. Oh, and that's just on the side of the net.
Well, this is a product of the game being so fast. James just wants to get rid of it and fires it wide.
Vancouver's gained the line and into the zone. Nashville's looking to break out of their own end. Look at this down the right wing. They're on the attack. Fires it. Scores! A timely finish, and they've taken the lead.
Sometimes you can feel momentum swing, James, and you can tell that they're playing with more confidence, and as a result, they get a little puck luck and they put it in. So much pressure when the time and clock is ticking down, and you have to have a sense of urgency, and they had just that. They score the goal-ahead goal, and you can see how excited they are. They'll have to keep their emotions in check. They need to close this one out. The coach always has to have his thumb on the pulse of the team right now, and he's bringing that pulse after that go-ahead goal late in the third period. Just look at him behind the bench. He is electric. He's emotional, and he's sharing it with his entire team.
Vancouver's running out of time. They need to find a goal here quickly as they trail late in the third. And off the face-off, they take possession. And that'll do it from ringside here. And with the victory, now just one win away from closing out this series, Cheryl.
Yeah, and there's two trains of thought here. I mean, you're up 3-2, and you know you're so close to getting through the series and clinching, but yet you're still far away. You have to have the killer instinct, and you do not want to allow your opponent in and force a Game 7.
That'll do it from ringside here this evening. From all of us here at EA Sports, my name is James Cebulski. Playoff hockey, it's simply the best. And we'll see you at the next postseason game. Cheers. Welcome to EA Sports. It is Game 6, Elimination Night here in this playoff series. We are about set to drop the puck as both centers make their way into the dot. Every game critical in the postseason. This one no different, and we are underway. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Matthews. Scores! And quick as a hiccup there on the board here in this one.
Well, that's a dream start, James, and it's one they were looking for. You want to come out, you want to get out front, and you want to dictate pace. Well, this isn't just a power play here, James, by being able to hold onto the puck while you're being jostled and shoved. It's also the awareness piece to have your head up, knowing where everyone is on the ice while you're under that kind of pressure. And then you get an assist and it winds up in the back of the net to boot. That's just a great play all the way around.
Nashville's aggressive forecheck results in a quick lead and just moments into this one, Cheryl.
Yeah, and they really were urgent right off of the face-off. And it looks like their opponent's in quicksand, almost stunned, if you will, James, because they're just coming at them on all cylinders, and they executed early in the first period. I mean, they're dictating the pace, and they've got their opponent on their heels right now.
Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play.
Grizzlies have been struggling to put up some numbers, and it can be frustrating to head into a pointless streak and continue. When that happens, you start to get down on yourself. It can really affect your confidence. You got to focus on the little things. And try and keep good habits.
Big time stop there. And they continue to apply pressure here. Centering feed! Picked off in front. Carlson's taking the puck for a skate, and the fans are letting him hear it.
They're letting him hear it because they remember the overtime heroics last game, James, and they feel like he can do it again, and they're letting him know.
Lots of time left in this period. 1-0 the score. Nashville's got the puck inside the offensive zone. And he maintains possession of the puck here. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Slides it diagonally to Carlson. And that's deflected. Good hit to bump him off the puck. Smart defensive play here in the open ice. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Moves it to the middle, and that's intercepted. Dishes it off. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net. Off the face-off, they take the puck. Quick pass to McGurty. Vancouver's on the attack. Scooped up along the wall by Fabry. The Canucks get a hold of the puck along the boards. Quick feed to McGurty. We got a penalty coming up here on the play. There's the whistle, and here's the call.
Well, they have the lead, and now they've taken a penalty, so now they're going to be back on their heels. That power play is going to come out. You know they're going to be smelling and tasting blood, James. The PK unit, they got to be the task.
Glove save made by Jari.
It's always a challenge to make a save when there's tons of traffic in front of you, but he does a great job of tracking, staying dialed in, and makes the save.
Tremendous read and even greater sacrifice on the block. And that's just out of reach. Vancouver's got the puck. We got a penalty coming up here. Handles the puck. They got a chance to make something happen here on the delayed penalty. Extra attackers out.
The coach is frustrated, and it will mount if this continues to happen, so wants to have a conversation with the official to get an explanation as to why his team is getting more calls.
A 5-on-3 with plenty of time to work with here coming up.
Well, they create a power play opportunity with hard work, and now it's an opportunity to get back in this game, James, finding a way to move the puck quickly and create seams to get shots on net.
Puck moved back to the neutral zone. Oh, he couldn't put it past. What a stop by Montembeault.
Oh, what a save there, James. I mean, that's situational awareness at its finest, knowing exactly where the threat is in that slow slot and taking all the space away.
Hughes and company still shorthanded here as they get ready for the face-off. Tries to get it out of the zone. And we'll get a face-off after the offside call. McCurdy's ready for the draw on this man advantage. And they grab possession of the puck after that center ice face-off. Looking to break out here on the power play. Can't get a hold of that pass. The Predators gain possession of the defensive zone. Coleman's penalty has expired, and he'll join the penalty kill as they remain shorthanded. Looking to clear the defensive zone. And he's able to move the puck across the blue line and out of harm's way. Quick pass to McCurdy. Here's a short pass to Lazar. I don't think anybody was hanging on to the puck after that hit. Scrum along the boards as they battle for the puck. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Both teams back at even strength with the one-goal lead still there. Makes a save, cool and calm under pressure. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period, the Predators have taken a 1-0 lead. And they win the defensive zone faceoff. Vancouver's got the puck in the defensive end. And they'll keep on playing as icing is waved off. And now it's grabbed by Besser. Slides the puck over. Still keeps a hold of it. Dished on over to Caulfield. Textbook poke check by Sagan. And he sidesteps the check there. Nashville's gained possession along the boards. All alone! Makes the save!
Oh, and this is a great save. You can see this one-on-one battle, and the goaltender is so dialed in, tracking, and makes that save.
Poked away at center by Suter. The Predators gain control of the puck. Quick feed to Sagan. Here's a shot. Great stop by Montembeault.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high-danger area.
Here in the back half of this period, we got a 1-0 game to this point. Vancouver's won the draw. And he slides it quickly to Thompson. Uses the force on that hit. And there's the whistle icing the call. Officials are set. Players seem ready. We're ready to get this thing back underway. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Handles the pass. Houstonen's got the puck. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. Here they come on the attack down the right side. Getting into the later stages of this period, 1-0 is where we sit at this point. The Canucks win it.
Ozone face-off, James. Critical time to gain possession with that clean win, and with a tired group, they get that puck moving around and a real opportunity on net.
And here's the pass to Höglander. Sends it in on the attack. Scrum ensues along the boards. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Slides the paddle in there and pokes it away. The Canucks gain control of the puck against the wall.
Not trying to take your job, James, but I had to mention that big hit. Wow, that was a ringer.
Dropped him in the open ice. The Predators will play it against the wall. Picked up along the boards by Caulfield. Delayed penalty coming up here. Matthews takes the puck. Moves it quickly over to Johnson. Gets to the bench for the extra attacker. Slides it across. Handles it along the blue line. Feeds it over. Moves it to Jost. Hammers one. Oh, he made the save. How did he stop it?
I have no idea, James. I mean, he was down and out, but profound athleticism and desperation got him back in to make it. Well, this is a critical juncture of the game. You've got the 1-goal lead, and now you take a penalty. The PK unit has to be the task and kill this off.
McGurdy's won the draw, and they're on the attack. Scores! And they convert on the power play.
Well, they drew the penalty because they were competing and they were urgent on the puck, James, and then the same approach came on the power play where they knew how to hound it and retrieve it, and guess what? They're rewarded for their efforts.
Center's gliding up to the face-off dots here. Sagan's won the draw at center. There's the end of period number one. Both teams will grab a quick breather. You can grab a hot dog, and we'll be back with second period action in moments. Closing seconds of the first intermission. Sobalski, pounder, and here comes period number two. Here we go, second period underway, where it has been a spirited affair so far, all tied up. Quick pass to Carlson. To the low side. Keeps it out, got a piece of it with the trapper.
Montembeaux's in a great position to be able to make that stop, James. That's in a high-scoring area. It's a threat. Grade A, and he makes the stop.
Quick pass across to Matthews. Right up Main Street and on the attack. And that's off a stick. Quick feed to Hughes. Caulfield's crossed the line and is on the attack now. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Taves. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Sends it over to Matthews. Keeps a hold of it on the play. Picked up along the wall by Taves. Puck picked up by Carlson. Tosses it to Ovechkin. Shot! That's blocked away. Puck scooped up by Kopp. Now into the offensive zone from the right side. And it's a quick pass to Skinner. And they cough it up in the neutral zone. Oh, what a hit! Besser's got the puck in his own zone. Taken by Lauzon. Here's a short pass to Skinner. And that's a great heads-up play in the offensive zone. The Predators scoop it up along the boards. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Huge steal in his own end. And they turn it over in the neutral zone. Nashville's got it into the offensive zone. And they'll be forced to regroup as the puck leaves the zone. Vancouver's got the puck along the wall. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Vancouver's got a hold of it along the wall. The Predators have it in the offensive zone. Works it across to Fabry. He carries the puck up along the wing. Broken up by Lazard. McDonough's moving the puck through his own zone. From the point, looks to make something happen. Stops him cold. Jostling for the puck, and he loses control. The Canucks will play it in their own end. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Dadonov. The Predators take it along the wall. Hammers the shot. Shuts him down. Looks to get the puck over to Jost. And he can't hang on after that hit. And now he angles it across to McCurdy. He's got a step. Tremendous defensive play.
Well, that's all about pace and foot speed. The ability to get back through the middle of the ice and then find an opportunity to get the stick.
Here's a shot. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps him at bay.
Rebound control is critical in the game of hockey. Putting it to the corner, and now the offensive player has to hound the puck.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. We got a tie game. Sagan's won the faceoff here in the offensive zone. From the point, they take control of it. And he blocks the shot. Great defensive play. The Predators have it now. And he takes the pass. Poked away at center by Skinner. Nashville's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Angles it over to Carlson. And that pass goes off a stick. Intercepts the pass at center. Moves it quickly over to Matthews. Puck grab by Carlson. And that's broken up by Johnson. Moves it to Caulfield. Puts it on net. That goes off a twig. Moves the puck to Pacioretty. Coughs it up at center. Breakaway. Denied on the breakaway. Oh, he came up clutch there.
Well, he really did. Anytime that you're one-on-one, you got to beat the shooter, and that's exactly what he does.
Late goings of this period. It's all tied up. The Canucks take possession off the faceoff. Vancouver's got a hold of the puck now. Grabbed along the boards by Caulfield. Looks like we got a penalty coming up here. Quick feed down low. Passes it over. Oh, denies him with the paddle save. Whistle blown, stopping the play.
The coach is just seething right now, doesn't like the call and wants to know why, but just trying to hold it and maintain some semblance of composure because he affects this entire team. They had success earlier in the overload set on the power play, James. I expect that they'll walk right back into it if they can win the faceoff. You know that you got to be heavy along the wall. You know you're set up on one side of the ice, but the key is the puck movement. You have to move it quick. You have to pull the coverage outside the dots, and then you have to look to work the magic, whether it's off the cycle or a quick...
Oh, I think that pane of glass got busted after the shot as the whistle blows the play dead.
And that was a blast of a shot. It just shows how strong the glass is and the technology, the new technology today, James, is it just spiders, but it has to be replaced because it's always about safety first.
Slides the puck across to McCurdy. Receives the pass. Oh, what a stop! Battle along the boards. Taken along the wall by Lazard. Quick pass to Theodore. And he takes the dish. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Here's a blast! Turned aside with the glove by Jarry. Feeds the puck across to Taves. Vancouver's got possession of the puck. Oh, he gets hit again!
Well, this is a tough enough game as it is, but if you have your head down, you are going to get land-based. wasted over and over again. Suter's penalty is almost expired.
Loses the coverage there. And he somehow gets a piece of it with the glove to keep it out.
I love how aggressive he plays the shooter on the inner slot here, James. He knows that he's got to take away the net, so he gets out and challenges to make the save.
Dishes it off. Scores! There it is, the go-ahead goal.
And how good does that feel? You can see the selling. The energy is certainly there, and now it's about dictating the pace going forward. Next shift, critically important.
The Canucks have broken on through and have taken a one-goal lead here late in period number 2.
Well, timing is everything, and this has been a scrappy game, James. You have to fight for every inch of ice that you get, so you know heading into this third period, they're going to have to come out on fire and willing to go to battle in the corners.
Tap dances around the check. Ties, second scores, and they beat the buzzer and get one right here in the period.
They always say, James, that to start a period and to finish periods at critical times, and they get one here. They go to the dressing room with a lot of momentum. Ask any goaltender, you got to know where you are in the net. You got to have a knack and a sense to your positioning, and you also have to have quiet feet. It just looks like he's scrambling around in the crease here, and he can't find his footing, and as a result, he can't get square to the puck.
Nashville's equalizer comes on a lot of hard work here in period number 2.
The coach will be happy with this performance, the pushback, the fight to claw their way back in late in the second, and this will set them up nicely for the third.
Been a fun night in the barn as we bring an end to period number 2, and there's still 20 more minutes of action to go here in regulation. Third period. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, everybody. You know you weren't going to miss this third period. Sabalski, Pounder ready to bring you the action. Well, time to find out who wants this one more as we are underway in the third. And sends it just out of reach. Penalty coming up. Tries to feed it over to Matthews. Hard hit, frees up the puck. And they're going to be short-handed once again, much to the chagrin of these fans. What is that? Is that 3 in a row now?
Yeah, that's 3 in a row. You got it. And the fans certainly don't like it, but it's not up to them, is it? But now they're back to the PK. So difficult to get any kind of flow in a game when you're marching to the penalty box.
Nashville's got possession while undermanned. And they're off to the races for the loose puck. The Canucks gain possession along the wall. That knocks him off the puck. Tosses it on to Lozon. And manages to clear the zone. And now it's grabbed by Taves. Vancouver's got a hold of it against the wall. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Lazar's taken down to the ice. We got a penalty coming up. And the play is whistled dead. Here's the call.
Well, the refs are calling a really tight game, and man, this has been a parade to the penalty box, and the entire bench looks agitated, and as a result, they keep taking more.
The Canucks could really open things up with a 5-on-3 power play.
Well, sometimes it can be frustrating, and it can give you energy, and this power play has just been average tonight, James. But the good thing, they have an opportunity right here to get above average.
Retrieves the puck, trying to kickstart this power play. Avoids the poke check. A little bump and grind, but still hangs on to the puck. Ref's arm goes up in the air. Looks like we got a hooking call coming up. Time for the officials to hand out the judgment.
Coaches hate these plays. They call them the lazy plays because you're reaching because you're in a bad spot on the ice, and hooking's the call.
And they take possession after the defensive zone faceoff. The Canucks come up empty-handed on the power play. Both sides back to even strength.
Well, the positive part, James, is they're generating the calls. They're moving their feet, and they're getting them in their favor. But this power play unit has not capitalized once. They're going to have to find a way to execute if they want to keep momentum in their favor.
The Predators' penalty is expired. They now go to work on the power play. broken up in the defensive zone by Skinner. The Predators gain control of the puck. Vancouver's got possession at center.
Matthews is now standing ready to get back on the ice.
Puck picked up by Shattenkirk. Both sides are evened up as the power play has expired. Chance in front! Scores! And with that strike, they've gone in front.
Well, I really like their game tonight. I mean, you always have to manage the ebbs and flows, but when you grind away, you continue to trust the process. You get opportunity, and they converted on it. They do a great job in transition, and they recognize they have the number. So on the on-net rush, they got someone driving the net, pulling the knee back, and guess what? They capitalize on the space that they're given.
The Predators needed that in a big way. They now have the lead here in this third period.
Well, it's been a back-and-forth game. It's really been neck and neck, and although I felt like they dictated the pace in this third period, it's about continuing to press and really try to smother their opponent.
And they've got the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. The Predators played along the wing. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Nashville's attempt to put more pucks on net has paid off as they lead it in the third. And off the draw, they win possession. The Canucks move the puck in the defensive zone. Here's the pass. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Quick feed to Lozon. Hammers the shot. Tremendous stuff by Montembeault. Slides it on over to Johnson. And they'll dump it in. Nashville's got the puck along the boards. Delayed penalty looming. Passes ahead from the right side. Here's a chance. Oh, and there's a great save by Montembeault. From one point man to another. There's the whistle, and here's the call.
Well, when you're looking for a goal, being shorthanded is not ideal. You're also killing valuable time where you can be pressing when you're PKing.
Nashville's got another opportunity here on the man advantage.
No, they haven't scored on the power play yet. 100% is not a number that you see typically. So they got to find a way to just stay confident, trust the process and their skill sets.
And that's knocked away. And he passes it up ahead to Jost. Oh, he just got thunderstruck.
Well, he did. I mean, closing so quickly, no time and space there, and just crushes him.
What a hit. Here's a short pass to Ovechkin. Made the stop on the play.
The goaltender anticipated that one perfectly. Why? Because they knew it was coming. Everything is worked through this one-time position, knowing how lethal it can be. Got all of it. He just didn't put it in the net.
And that goes off a body. Slides it up to Jost. There's the whistle as the play is offside. Officials are taking control of this one here, and offsetting penalties, sending both to the box, but obviously the coach doesn't like the call.
Yeah, he doesn't like it. It's offsetting, James, but he doesn't think it should be, and sometimes it's the easy play for the official to send both off.
Gets it over to Copp. The Canucks looking against the half wall. Takes the puck at the point. Nashville's gained possession along the boards. Denies him on the play. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Scooped up along the wall by Carlson. Feeds it up ahead. With possession along the wall. Loses his balance on the play. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Slides it across. Oh, read it perfectly. What a save. Slides it diagonally to Lozon. Picked up along the boards by McDonough. And look at this. All sorts of pressure here building. Here's a chance on the attack. Moves it quickly over to Dadonov.
You can feel the energy in the building right now in this tight game. The pressure is on. You have to find a way to embrace it at this moment.
The Predators played along the boards. Rips it. Oh, I thought he had the corner and just missed.
Well, it looked like he did. You can just see that inside leg just bear down, the bottom hand as well, but he's unable to convert.
A chance in front. And that goes off course off a body. Taves has it now behind his own net. Puck scooped up by Ovechkin. From the left side, it moves to the middle of the ice. Here's a shot. Oh, what a block. He'll get a pat on the back from the coach when he gets off, if he can get off. Keeps possession on the play. The Predators get a hold of the puck along the boards. Slides the puck ahead. How about this? 3-on-1. Here's a pass. Down in front. That shot is blocked. Great play there defensively. The Predators are looking to close things out. They have been dominant all night long, and they continue to lead late in the third. Kelly's won the draw here in the defensive zone. Slides it up ahead from the right wing. Tape-to-tape pass is center. Takes the feed. Takes it in front. And he sacrifices his body to block the shot.
I have a lot of respect for players who will get in shot lanes and sacrifice their body and put the team ahead of themselves.
Sends the pass over. He got all of that hit. Moves it on over to Suter. Carries the puck through the neutral zone.
Nashville's top trio continues to impress, James. They've had a lot of motion in the offensive zone. They're having a ton of fun, showing that chemistry, a lot of zip, and they've been productive, a reason why they're on top.
Slides the puck across to Ovechkin. A shot at the empty net. Scores into the empty net.
This was right in my wheelhouse, James. These were the type of moments that I played in, and everyone can take a breath now that the insurance marker has hit the 4x6. That's a strong effort all the way around. Stingy defensively at the end of the game, and they're able to get that empty netter. And it's the dying minutes here, James. It should seal the deal. Well, that's added insurance to their lead. And just look at the coach behind the bench. He is exploding with excitement right now, and why not? They can clinch the playoff series right now.
Nashville's empty net goal has pretty much widened the gap to a point where this should be elementary from here on in.
Yeah, that should do it. I mean, they put themselves in this position, right? They got the lead late in the game, and they found a way to finish it off. But man, oh man, that was a really nice play to convert on the empty netter.
The Predators gain possession. The Canucks really need a goal here. They pulled the goalie and the extra attackers out. And the fans on their feet recognizing a solid victory here in front of them. And that pass is redirected. Here's a shot. Scores! And I guess they won't need that power play after all.
Well, it's a delayed call, and it almost looks as that the defensive structure collapses. And man, do they take advantage. With the extra attacker, with the goalie pull, they have the coverage running, and they certainly find the opportunity to get it to the middle of the ice, and man, do they bury it.
The Predators haven't stopped putting pucks on net, and they lead it here late in the third. And it is all over. Conference champions, a celebration underway. How do you sum this one up, Cheryl?
Such an outstanding performance right through the lineup, James. You know, to get to this point, to try and win a conference final, you all have to buy in. You need depth. You need layers. They showed it all on the ice. They need to enjoy this moment. This is a huge feat.
I'm going to say hands down, this is the best tradition in sports here, Cheryl.
Well, I love it as well. I mean, you're showing respect for your teammates and your opponents after a hard-fought battle. Yes, on one side it's tough, and on the other it's great. But I think it's well done.
Next stop, it's the Stanley Cup. Well, what a moment to claim the West.
Yeah, and it's one step at a time, and they knew they had to get by this conference final to be able to get to the championship. That is the Stanley Cup final, James. They need to take some rest now, be ready to go, because it's happening. The dream's alive.
Thanks so much for taking time out of your schedule to join us tonight. From all of us here at EA Sports, I'm James Cebulski. See ya.